Welcome, everybody. Here's our man of the hour, Paul4608. This is by far one of the creepiest YouTube channels I've ever seen. Paul here is no normal YouTuber. I mean, as you might know, his name alone just emits this evil aura. But he is no normal YouTuber. This guy films on basically a fucking toaster oven. This guy has not the best recording audio or video. It just looks awful and sounds awful. Almost every video does. Especially the one I'm going to focus on today, which is called My Chair is a Sofa. Now, if you actually decide to watch this fever dream of a video, I would like to let you know beforehand it might have a curse on it because once you watch it, you'll know. But this is one of those videos that if you watch it, it feels like a curse or a virus is put on your computer. I haven't had a girl climb out of my monitor screen yet, but just know that's one of the consequences that might come with watching this video. That is the first and final warning I will give, so just be aware, watch this at your own risk. So, as you can see, a lot to unpack here, especially since it's only a 14-second video. And I guess the first thing we could start off is the title, which is actually called My Other Chair is a Sofa, just to clear that up. What does the title mean? Got no fucking clue. I have no idea. One of life's great mysteries. The only thing I could think of as far as the title goes is what it means is like it's a line from like a famous movie that I know nothing about because I'm young, but I looked it up and the only thing that showed up was different sofas and chairs I can buy. So I have no idea what this title means or where he got it from. But now let's take an actual look at the video and what it gives us, which is at 240 pixels the entire time. So can't get much from that. Can't get much from the audio because it's just blaring loud, high-pitched noise in your ear the whole time. And since it's so low quality and so old, I can't even make out anything other than like a monitor, a keyboard, and a sofa or a chair, whatever you want to call it. And that's all the video gives us. It doesn't give us many clues to try to piece together what the hell's going on, but I have a few theories. So, theory number one is this guy is just high out of his mind. Or maybe he was even drunk and just saw a camera, decided to pick it up and just like record a quick 15-second video. And then he just wakes up the next day, sees the video he took while he was drunk, like, fuck it, let's just post it. So, that was theory one. Theory two is that maybe he was trying to be weird and maybe this was supposed to be like a creepy little video because it's his first one, it's 14 years old. Maybe he was just trying to be weird and creepy, which is kind of supported by what's said in the description. And the description says Elvis has left the building and taken the sofa. I kid you not, that's what the description says. So I was thinking that maybe this was another old reference that I just didn't get because obviously I wasn't alive when Elvis was around. So I looked it up and still nothing came up. It just said stuff about Elvis and also said stuff about like sofas that I wanted to buy. So I didn't find anything on that part. So now we're on to the third theory that I crafted when I read that description, which is maybe he was telling us that he was selling this sofa and the guy who bought it was called Elvis, and Elvis left the building with the sofa. He bought it and left the building, and Paul was just updating us on his sale of the sofa. And that's a complete shot in the dark. Just made that up, but that kind of makes sense if you put it in that context. But now here's my fourth and final theory, which is probably the most likely of this video existing like this, is probably the whole thing is just like an inside joke. Maybe he has like a joke with his family or friends that has to do with a chair being a sofa and Elvis has left the building and taken the sofa. That's the only thing I can really think of that would make the most sense out of all the theories I came up with. But even that theory really doesn't make too much sense. So, I mean, I first saw this video about 2 years ago, and it's kind of just been on my mind every now and then ever since I saw it. Like, what the hell is this video? Why does it exist in its form like this? Even after seeing it 2 years later and talking about it now, I still have just those four theories, and those four theories are ass. So you guys let me know if you came up with anything else, but that is the great mystery of Paul 4608.